Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do something a little bit different. I am going to cover this little table and make it into a seascape. Right, I have covered the edges, as you can see, with painter's tape all around. And this is the top of it. So the tape has a little bit that is sticking out from the top. So you make sure that it's really tight around. And the glass, I have just given it just a very slight sanding. And that's about it. So I have no way of putting this in a way that the camera can take all of it because it's very big and the table is quite small. So I'll do the best I can, guys, but you're going to have to forgive me if you don't get a complete view of the table. So I'll do my best anyway, and hopefully you get an idea of what I'm doing. So being that it's a table and it's going to be flat, I can't really put real shells. So I am actually putting some of these, and they're just stickers. And I bought these in Kmart here in Australia. I'm not too sure if you're somewhere else where you would get it, but they were only cheap in Kmart, right? And these, I bought them in eBay, and I probably will put some of these as well, right? And they're stickers also. Okay, so that's what I'm going to put as decorations in it. Because it's going to be outdoors, I'm using stone coat countertop resin, and hopefully it will look okay and will be all right outdoors. So I've put one tiny little drop of skin tone acrylic ink, skin tone, on that much, because I'm not sure how much I will need for the area that I want. I'm not quite liking the color though, so decisions. Okay, this is the thing when you're trying things out, sometimes it doesn't quite come like what you wanted. So let's see what else we can do. Right, let's just put some paste as an alternative. And hope for the best, as they say. That's a bit more like it. Yeah, because I wanted it opaque, but I wanted it a bit lighter. It was a little bit too dark for me. Okay, so the paste did it. And this is just some white paste that I bought in eBay. Okay, so this is what it looks like, the color now. right? So we are going to drop it in here and see how much I have with that. All right, so I hope you guys can see something, cause all right, so what I'm going to do is I'm spreading this a little bit so that it comes just in the edge. I will show you, I will take it out and show you just now because it's very awkward for me to actually show you what I'm doing. Because of how big the actual table is. And of course it's going to have a top coat. This is just the start of it. Get this out of here. This is the problem when you have a very small area to work in. It makes it very hard if you're trying to do something with it. Alright, so that's that for that. I think that this has come out okay in here, but I don't want it to go over. So here I've put 7 drops of ultramarine blue, and I am going to put a little bit of alright, so let's see how dark it is. And this is the first, so don't go by how it's looking, because it needs more than one coat, right? So I'm putting a bit of mica powder also, because we wanted not transparent. Yes? Make sure you stir it right well. Right. And this is the color for this one. And it's still not dark enough for my liking, because it needs to be dark. So I think it needs more drops. It needs a few more drops. So I've put another 5 drops of the ultramarine blue. And what I'm going to do to darken it a bit, I'm going to put 1 drop of black. Just 1 drop. Right? So that's that one. Yeah, that's a little bit better. Anyway, since it's not going to be, I think I should have used paste really for it. And I am going to use the turquoise blue on the wrist. Okay. I'm using R3 Creations turquoise blue. So because I really wanted it a slightly darker color than it's been coming out. So hopefully it will do the trick. Leave that little sticking there. I've added a little bit to it, and I think that's dark enough. I don't want it too dark, this one. Right, but I'm going to add a little bit of mica on this one as well. And the mica is just one that I bought on eBay because it's a very light green. And that's the color I want on this. I don't want a very dark color. See, that's how much I've put in it, right? You start off by putting a little bit and then increase it just to see what it looks like. Okay, I think that that's looking good. These two. Okay. Making sure that it's stayed correctly, and that's that. So we're putting the dark blue around here. And like I said, it's gonna have more than one layer. So this is just the first layer. It really depends on what it looks like at the end. Right, that's that one. And now we're putting the other one. And I might do a little bit more and make it even lighter, a very, very light color for the rest. Okay, I might actually do that. Right, what, here it is. So that is the edge of this one. And I hope my head isn't getting in the way, because like I said, it's very, very hard to get it to work. Being in a very awkward way, because it's a very large table. And as you can see, the resin was starting to get very, very hot. It's sticky already. Okay. I don't know what that is. It's just a bubble. To go. Where is that one? Mix a little bit of this to make like different shades of color. Don't know what that is. All right, so that's the start of it anyway. The midst of all of this. And you have to be careful, because being glass, you don't want to overwarm it. Because if you do, you would end up with a cracked glass. So that is something that you have to keep in mind. Alright, so I'm just going to stir a little bit more resin for the rest of it. So such a small area to work with that I'm making quite a mess. So I've done a bit more, and as you can see, I've put just 2 drops of blue and 1 little drop of white. And now I am going to add also some mica, and this is, I got it in eBay, and it's a light blue color. And I'll show you how much I've put in a minute. So that's how much I've put in it. And now make sure that you stir it really nicely. Okay. And that's that for the lighter color. Right? So we're gonna pour the blue. And hopefully this is enough. Because I was hoping you would be, but who knows? Right? And we're gonna go like this and try to mix them both. Blend them in other words. Because it's looking like maybe it wasn't quite enough. I really thought it would have been enough. But it does not look like it. Blending it a bit. Hoping it blends so it looks like it's just a sand washing away in it. Let's see. It's a messy job, especially when you have such a large area to cover. Okay, so I think the resin more or less has done its trick anyway. Okay, so where have I put, oh, it's here. A quick torch. And that's that. So let me take my gloves off and I'll show you what it's like at the moment. because... So here it is, guys. Hopefully now you can see it better, how it's looking. Sorry that I couldn't do it this way. I wish I could have done it this way, but I haven't got anything to hold the camera so you guys could see it. All right, I don't mind the blending here because that makes it look like the sand. It's sort of showing in some areas, so that's all good, right? And what I have holding the actual table is just some glasses underneath it. And that's about it. So I will be back when this is set for the next stage. So I'm back to do the sand, and excuse the lights. I'm working in the dark, so I'm gonna have a bit of shadow from my light. Sorry about that. I'm going to do the sand with a bit of this mica powder, a little bit of diamonds, which is from paper mill, and a little bit of white mica because I wanted a little bit lighter than that, and it's gotta get set before I do the rest, right? So I've mixed my resin already. Hopefully I have enough, because I'm not too sure about that, but I don't want too much. I just want a tiny bit. So let's see how we go. And I'm putting very, very little this time of color because I want it lighter than what I have it in there. So I'm going to do it very light to start off. So hopefully that works. So this is how much I have put of both of them. Hopefully you can see it, though it's going to be a bit hard with the light shining on it. So let's see what that gives us. Let's hope it hasn't gone too dark again. Right, it is already too dark, and I hardly put any of the other one, so not happy at all. I'll put some diamonds on it for a sparkle. What was this one here? This one was pearl white. Let's put some more pearl white in it and hope that one will take over. So I've put some more of the pearl white and some of the diamonds, and let's see what it gives us now. Still very similar, the color, if you ask me. Can't seem to get away from that. see what we can do with that. Because I really wanted this much lighter. So what I'm doing is I'm adding some white to it. So I'm going to put a bit of paste. I know you must be thinking, oh my God, they're putting so much stuff into it. But it's got to be the right color, otherwise it's just not going to do it. Let's see now. If it makes a difference. Okay, let's have a look. So I've added some white paste to it. And I know you probably think I've overdone it, but I don't think so. It's still not even quite how I would have preferred it. See, oh, that's more like it. Now it's actually lighter. Yes, yes, I'd say that that's more like it. Is it shiny enough? It needs a bit more glitter, I think. Not glitter, but diamonds. I'm going to add a little bit more diamonds to it. And really, this is actually up to your preference. Really, you have to play with it and see what you have and whether you like what you have. Right? Because what I like is not necessarily what you probably would like. And that's what you have to see. You have to do it to your preference. Because it's no point on you doing something that afterwards you're not going to like. You're going to think, oh, why did I follow Joanna? I don't like these colors. So you have to do it to whatever you prefer. Believe me, I have done that many times. I've gone with a colouring scheme somebody else likes, and then I've thought, well, yeah, it's pretty, but it's not me, it's not what I like. So you have to do what you like and what you think it's better for you. See, because to me, the colour I had before was just too dark. It was much, much too dark. I just did not like it. And I thought, oh my God, that is just not me. And sand isn't supposed to be that colour at all. So you've got to do what in the end, what you really would prefer? Okay. And I'm using a silicone brush, as you probably figured already. It's just a little silicone tool, so you can move your resin where you want it. Okay. And here we go. I did not like the way it was looking before, and I did to somebody, which I am. You've got to make sure that you're happy with it. If I'm doing something for somebody else, I like to be happy with it. If I'm not happy with it, I won't give it away. And I'm sorry about the light, guys. But at least I think that now you can see what I'm doing, which before you couldn't. You couldn't see what I was doing. Right? And I think I'm happy with that. And now it's just a matter of letting it dry up. Or set, should I say, not dry up. Just to the stage where it's sticky, so that I can put some of my little stickers, which I thought they were stickers, but they are not stickers. So you have to put them when the resin is sticky. Okay, so I'll be back when it's slightly tacky. Bye for now. Okay, so it's tacky now. So what I'm doing is I'm only dropping the little stickers on top. And that's all I'm doing, I'm dropping them. Because I don't want them to actually sink in. I just want them to stick, which they will. Now, what else should I put in there? These are actual stickers. So it's too soft for stickers still. These are not stickers, they are like little plastic that you put on it while the resin's still soft. So let me see what these here are like, because these here are stickers. Yeah, these ones I have to wait. I can't do them yet. All right, so I have to do the shelves now and wait until the resin is not, sort of that sticky, because it's quite sticky still. Right, so I'm trying to decide where to put what. Not sure. Not sure. Because the resin is so sticky that wherever you put it, it's got to stay. Deciding which ones to put. Not sure at all about this. Another little one in there. One in here. And spot shells. Shells are randomly, isn't it? When you find shells, they're sort of random. I think that's it for the shells. So this is what it's looking like now, with a couple of stickers. And when it's a bit more set, I will put the turtle, because the turtle, it's not plastic like these little shells. So I think that these are not stickers, they're actually temporary tattoos. So I'm going to try, because I couldn't get it off. So I'm going to try to see whether that's what it is by wetting it and seeing whether it comes off that way, because it was just not coming off. Right? I've had them for so long tucked away that I can't remember what they were anymore. So I'm making sure that I've got enough water on it. And yes, that's exactly what they are. So that's okay. There's one of them. Which I've used before, and it's okay. It works with resin. I've used it with ones that are flowers, so it should be okay. Right, so all I'm doing is I'm cutting off little bits of the ones that I want, and just adding them on. Okay, so we are back, because what was happening is that I had paint on the scissors and it was transferring onto the table. We can't have that, sorry, but we cannot have that. Now we have to see, this has to be done before you put the final coating, because it has to be completely dry and have no water on it. And to put them on, you obviously have to wet it. So until it's actually dry, you can't put the final coat on, right? So that's that one. We might do a couple of little fishes as well, because after all I want it to look a bit like it is definitely a seascape. Hopefully it looks okay when it's finished, because who knows what it will look like. So we're going to go like this. What have I done with it? Oh, here. Let it soak in a little bit. And see how we go. Hopefully it will all look okay once I'm done. I think I needed a little bit more water. Nonetheless, it still came off. All right. Little fishes. Now, do I have something else I could put? Unless I put these little ones here. So I have something here that I can actually use. Right? I've got these, which I am going to put one of these, and of course these are little plastic things that I'm just gonna have to leave them here, and when I put the resin I'll have to add them on, because it needs the resin. And which other one do I put? The good thing about these is that you can put them in either side, whichever way you think it's gonna go better. Right? I can go like that, and maybe put one of these bigger ones in it. Make it look like it's coming from the edge. like that. Maybe like this. It's all about making it look like it belongs there. Yeah, I think that if I do that, that'll look okay in there. So what else I can do here? Let's see. I was actually going to do one of these. Okay, I'm gonna put it here. Make sure that I put enough water on it this time, because I didn't wet it enough before. Right. Still not enough. Okay, that's it. All right. It's looking more like what I wanted. All right. See, they're all different. This one is a little sticker. So which way am I going to put it? I'm going to go like this. All right, so that's one little turtle, and one more out of the water. And remember that once you put the waves, right, some of them might get slightly covered, so you have to work so that the waves are not right covering them totally. Okay. They're difficult to take off. It's like they're embedded. All right, so we're gonna go like this, so that it's a baby following in there, and we're gonna put a couple of tiny babies more. Of course, I don't want to overdo it, because and then it might be just a little bit too much. All right, and then once you have the top coat, it will cover most of them anyway. And it will protect it. I'm trying to see if I want to add another one or not. Maybe just one more. Maybe just one more in here. All right, I think that that's it for that. And I don't want any more shelves shells. Do I want more shells? I don't know. I think maybe one of these, one more of these. Would be good. Maybe just one of these. This one needs to be glued with resin once I put the top coat. Yeah, I think that that's about it. And there are a few steps to it. So I hope I haven't bored you guys totally, because it is a long video. So if I'm boring you guys, just forward it. But I just thought that I'd show you the steps that I take to do one of my seascapes. And I do these with my clocks too. I have quite a few clocks that I have with all of this. I don't know what it is. This is the problem when you buy stuff that you think you will use and then you come to use it and you've forgotten what they are. Oh dear. And you think, well, are they temporary tattoos? Are they stickers? Doesn't look like it is, because nothing's happening with it. Don't know what it is, but it's not coming off. Oh, here we go. My God, they're stickers. That's what they are, they're stickers. I might just go, where's that? Now I've wetted everything. Alright, so I might go like this first. And then add these on top. Like, to make it look like they belong together. Yep. I don't like that one in there. Like that. I think that will look okay, and once I put the waves, if I think that it needs more, I can always add more, but at the moment I'm going to leave it like that. I'll be back when it's time to do the top coat, because all of these stickers need to be really dry before I do anything else. Bye for now.